Holy Spirit Catholic Church is here because of you. Deep down in each one of us, we all have a desire to belong.
Holy Spirit Catholic Church is founded on the Spirit-filled tradition of the Roman Catholic faith. We are a people called by God to make Christ real in the world through hospitality, worship, formation, stewardship, and works of charity. Holy Spirit Catholic Church is committed to supporting our mission with and for our neighbors. Central to this mission is the belief that Christ is with us in this world. Holy Spirit parishioner Mickey Minoski.
I think just understanding that and deepening our own understanding that we are Christ and that we see Christ in one another every day and every one, no matter who and no matter what their status in life, that realization should be the thing that helps us understand the reality of Christ in the world.
The Holy Spirit Church community strives to create a safe, open, and non-judgmental environment where we can share in each other's lives. When Jesus walked the earth, He continually extended hospitality to others by welcoming them as they were. Following His example, our church welcomes everyone, whether sharing a meal or sharing their story. Holy Spirit Pastor Father Joseph Murphy.
Let me tell you a cute little story. When we started at the P&A, we were in a big circle in this hall. We would have Mass all together. And so when we came into our own space here, we gathered in a circle again, holding on to that idea of community. And so people would look across and they'd say to me at the beginning, gee, I feel strange seeing other people right there looking across. I usually looked at the back wall or the altar or something. I'm not sure I like to keep looking at these people over there, but now they've gotten to know each other. And when somebody's not there for a week or two, they call them up and say, I missed you. I didn't see you at Mass, and I thought maybe you're not feeling well. So the whole idea of a community is very strong to us.
Holy Spirit parishioners Jack and Joe Powell.
The warmth of our fellow parishioners, it's just unlike anything we have ever known. We have made the best of friends here, and they're truly our good friends.
Holy Spirit Church not only welcomes all people, we also recognize their needs by reaching out with works of charity and service. Jesus fed the hungry, healed the sick, and embraced the poor and vulnerable. We too must follow in His footsteps. The St. Vincent de Paul Society is one of the many ministries that receive support from Holy Spirit. Our parishioners donate every year by giving food, money, and time.
St. Vincent de Paul is an organization that ministers to the needy of our community and surrounding communities. We give help with utility bills, rent, assistance, medical bills. We provide a food pantry that we run daily. We distribute food baskets on Thanksgiving, at Christmas, and at Easter. We're completely non-denominational. We minister to anybody regardless of their religion. They don't have to be a member of the church. It's very rewarding. The first year that we were with St. Vincent de Paul, we delivered Christmas presents to needy families, and it was probably one of the most rewarding things I've ever done, to go into their homes and talk to their families and see how much our help was appreciated.
God has bestowed many gifts upon us. How we use and share these gifts speaks of our generosity and discipleship. The charitable use of time, talent, and treasure in service to others is the premier way of making Christ real in the world. Many parishioners are actively involved with the day-to-day operations at Holy Spirit Church, such as helping out in the office or at Mass. Holy Spirit parishioner Jerry Grabell.
First time I ever did the Eucharistic ministry, I just felt so in awe that I was allowed to present the body and blood of Christ. Here I am, just me, I'm getting to do this. And so far, it's been probably 15 years since I've been a Eucharistic minister. And every time that I have that opportunity, I still feel thankful for this opportunity to share Christ with the other members of the community.
Holy Spirit parishioners Scott and Rena Foster.
There's lots of opportunity, whether you're single, elderly, young families like us, individually for man or woman. There's kind of a little something for everyone, and it's not just Sunday Mass.
Now, being at Holy Spirit and seeing that the more you get involved, the more ministries you're in, it's your family. It's not, it just becomes part of you. It's your family.
As a teacher, Jesus taught most of life's lessons through story and example. As we gather to share, we come to recognize that we are part of His story. Because of this, we believe formation is a lifelong experience. Each month, our parishioners are invited to meet for Generations of Faith, which provides intergenerational opportunities for spiritual growth and transformation.
It's our belief that children get their education and formation about religion in the family environment and in the environment of the community.
How do we get the families, the parents, to be working together? Because many times the parents were taught with a different idea of the church. And now their youngsters are presented a Vatican II model, and it's different than what they think. The ideal is if we can have all the family together, learning together. And so this schizophrenic idea of different ideas of church won't happen. And so our Generation of Faith is an effort that's involving the whole family, and it's working wonderfully.
Holy Spirit parishioners are encouraged to find their unique story in each liturgical celebration. Our dynamic and engaging liturgies encourage everyone to participate in the joys of our faith. When Jesus transformed ordinary bread and wine into His body and blood, He offered us His unending love, humbly as food, and as an example of the total love He asks of us. Each time we gather to worship and give praise and thanks, we too are transformed, enabling us to take Christ to the world and share our story as Catholic Christians.
One of the things our parish kind of said at the beginning, we didn't want to be a gas station parish where people just stop and get gas and they take off and there's no involvement. And so liturgy would be something that we involve each other.
The most touching thing for me was when my son Michael got baptized. When we walked him up and we were amongst all these people that were truly, you felt like they were here and they were truly enjoying and living this baptism. They don't even know me or my son, but I felt like there were just all these good thoughts and feelings, and it just felt really positive. And that was it. That experience alone was probably the most meaningful.
We invite you to come visit Holy Spirit Church and to join our community.
It's just wonderful being a part of this parish because it's part of us.
I think one of the best testimonies I've ever heard for Holy Spirit Parish was a lady once told me, she said, I found a church where finally I want to be the first one here in the mornings and the last one to leave at the next.
We all have a deep desire to share our story. We long for a community to be able to do that, a place where we can be who we are, a place where we can grapple with life's questions, a place to discern our purpose in life. We long to be accepted as we are, and yet we need those around us to remind us of our call and encourage us to be who we are and who we are meant to be. Loving people, forgiving people, generous people of God. I think that's what you can find in this place of Holy Spirit, this community. I really do.
We come to know our rising from the dead. We come as your people.